All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking, and we are live streaming. And once again, you're joining us for the Hero Hour. We started a little bit late because, by darn it, I was running late. Crap happens, right, Avery?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I'm joined by the infamous, the extraordinary Avery Butterworth.
Yes,
Ugh,
all those things are factually true.
factually, factually true. Yeah. Hey, did
Yes.
you get it? Did you see the drawing that I finished? My my Conan thing.
Yes.
What'd you think? I really enjoyed doing this. I had a lot of fun with it, and
It's
it
pretty
came
good.
out.
It's pretty good for furry art.
Yeah, my wife says do Red Sonia now, so I may
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
work on that next.
No, it was a good one, dude.
Yeah, well, I one of the things that was so funny about this is I started digging trying to find my Copic marker, all my gray Copic markers, and I could not find them. I have no clue where they're at, and I ended up just going with the wash, and it actually came out. I was happy with it. So who knows what this is going to end up being, but woohoo, had a good time with it. Oh, so what are we going to draw tonight? That's the question of the evening.
I
Let
don't
me
know.
get out a piece of paper, a large paper. Yeah, it's been so long since I actually drew anything at the size for all the hero pages that I had to go out and buy a new pad because I didn't have enough paper. You know,
Mm,
poo poo happens. But
mm.
there was one of the blah, 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 blah. One of the images that I found that I really liked the Conan when I was doing the Conan search was the one I think it was John Buscema or Sal Buscema, I don't remember which, but it had a maiden in a tree and she had like a tiger next to her and this crooked tree and it looked really cool. And then there
I
was
think
a
that's John.
yeah, it may have been John. I know I screen captured it. Let me see if I can find what I did with it. Aha! I found it. And I have an idea for doing something similar, not exactly the same, but
Mm,
to be honest, as long as I'm being inspired by this stuff, you know.
mm,
Yeah, definitely
mm.
John. Okay, all right. So
Yeah, because
that's what I'm gonna.
I think that's in my. I can't see the image, but it's probably one of the ones
I can share it real quick.
I have in my little
This is
favorites on Pinterest.
yeah, this is
Yep.
the image. Yep, I think it's gorgeous. It's
Oh
beautiful.
yeah, it's amazing. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
but it's gonna inspire something that I'm gonna work on next. So do kind of my own little version of this. Oh
Mm.
crap! I forgot to get my camera out. Oh, hey, Cody X in the chat. I'm getting tired of this crap from YouTube. I'm sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting for you to go on live. I'm watching the top of the screen waiting for a notification. Seeing you already sent the invite, which I can't accept right now on Twitter. Apparently YouTube doesn't want me to know you're live. I tore my computer desk apart. It just wasn't working. Well, I'm pretty sure YouTube isn't responsible for your computer desk, but then again, you never know.
No, but YouTube will kind of knock you down a peg if they don't like you if you're posting about the wrong things.
Mm, well, you know me, I'm perfect, so there's no reason for them to come after me. All right. Oop, I'm going to eat my dinner. A little bit I have left.
Yeah, dinner. What are you doing? I don't hear it.
That's because I'm
Silence.
eating. That's why you don't hear anything, because I'm chewing on something.
Hashtag abandon the chat already.
You couldn't hear me laugh there. Sorry.
Like the show just started and he's already like abandoned the chat.
There's nothing going on in the chat.
Because
But
they already know you're going to abandon them.
it's not true.
It
I
is
love
true.
all two of my watchers. They're fantastic. All right. What I thought about doing for this image is in the inspiration. It's it's like a Norse Viking type guy who's looking up at the tree, and you see the maiden up there with the tiger. Well, since my guy is kind of like a tiger, he's not. He's a jaguar. Um, my thought was I'm going to rearrange the roles a little bit and have the maiden looking up. But that might be hard to do because it's her back and she's a furry. So how do you emphasize the fact that it's a female?
Hips.
Definitely got to have hips.
How do you draw a woman? I don't know.
It's been so long. That upper torso is very, very off. But you know what? That's why we do these sketches. We screw around until we get it right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Actually do. Now the question is, what kind of creature is this?
She's a mushroom snake.
She's a mushroom snake. No, that's specifically for something else.
Draw some side boob.
That's what I was just thinking about, is how to do a little bit of side boob in there.
Absolute side boob. Great indicator. That's a woman. Big jubblies. Nice jiggly bits. Everybody likes a little bit of jiggle.
You know what? I think I'm going to scale this down. I made it a little bit, made the character a little too broad.
You drew the broad too broad?
I drew the broad too broad. Yeah, well, somebody's going to tag me for that one.
Me. I just did.
Yeah, I know, but you're not going to harass me about it, are you?
I might. I mean, it sort of depends on my mood.
Hey, I just gave you a compliment.
What?
I sent you money.
That's not a compliment. That's what you owe me.
No, it's a compliment in the fact that I really, really like your coloring work. Here, let me give you money.
Yeah. I know, but here's the deal. I'm not very good at it. So I'm just kind of like,
Kodiak says, by the way, Andrew, I really liked your barbarian Bengal tiger thing. I posted it on my Instagram story and said it put the fury back in furry.
Oh, dude, Kodiak, nice burn.
It's not a burn. It's actually cool.
It's also a burn.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's like a backhanded compliment, which are the best kind. Dude, I know who you should hire to color hero.
Oh, yeah? Who?
Have you seen Narwhal's colors for Art Tiber's book?
No.
Whoo! They're good.
Which book is that?
His new one.
Oh, okay.
The Time Mechanics.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that's actually an old thing that he's bringing back.
It's a new one. Yeah. But the new book, the colors are by Narwhal.
Really?
Yeah, dude. That's who you need to hire to color hero. Narwhal.
He won't work as cheap as you do. I bet.
Well, get hero making money so you can replace me.
Yeah. Well, I'm working on. I got a lot of different things working. All right. My idea is to make her a bunny rabbit. And she's got a big caboose for some reason in this image, so which isn't always a bad.
That's the best kind.
Yeah.
She's thick.
I love these inks. You know, get these big, huge mushrooms underneath here, and
Mm-hmm. Some
just
big,
love the
thick
way they.
mushroom tips.
Yeah, it needs to be like a mushroom steak in here somewhere, right?
It's a snag. A slithery snag.
Okay. I wonder what Todd's doing this evening. I mean, it's not like he's got a life or anything, you know.
Probably doing his best to avoid the possibility of seeing a peep show. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Let's be real here. No one likes that shit.
Oh, don't make me. I'll pull out some peep stuff.
Oh, I know. I know. I think you even have one planned.
Yeah, but I'm not in the mood to do it right now, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna give you
A reprieve.
a reprieve. Yeah. Hey, Trusty's here. He says, "Hey guys, what are you drawing today?" I'm working on a new pinup for this character that I've been playing around with the last couple since last week, I think,
Andrew,
and I'm just having a good time with it. So,
if you keep playing with it, you're gonna go blind.
well, that's what my mama told me. Hasn't happened yet, so I'm still okay.
Oh no.
Oh, I talked to my mom this evening. I'm gonna go by her house tomorrow night and pick up that AC unit that they bought. Did I tell you what happened with that?
Probably.
Okay, well, their AC in the house went out, and they called my sister and said, "Hey, the AC's out at our house." And my sister was like, "Well, then come on and stay with us until the repair guy wasn't." It like happened on a Friday night, and the repair guy wasn't going to be able to get out there till Monday morning. So my sister said, "Just come to my house, and you guys can stay here. It's no big deal. We'll make room for you." And my mom just got tired and frustrated, and they went out and bought two window units, one for each of the two bedrooms, so that they could at least sleep. And they literally bought the units for the weekend, and then they didn't need them after Tuesday because the guy came back and fixed everything, and and so she's like, if you need a unit, let me know. You could have one of these. And I'm like, well, frickin' a. I said, as soon as I get permission from the to put a unit in the store, I'll come and get one. And now that I have the permission,
Come and
I'm
get it.
coming to get it. That's right.
Get in the comb. Wait.
What the hell are you saying?
I don't know,
Why
dude.
is my phone blowing up? Hold on a second.
I'm tired. What do I know?
Maybe it's not my phone. Maybe it's my wife's phone. All right. Actually, this guy needs to be a little bit bigger than this. Drew his head really big, but oh
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be a really good. I'm gonna actually bring out the image of the guy so I have an idea what he looks like. You know, because I've only drawn him like 2 times. So. Oh! The drawing's flying.
What the? What's your problem, dude?
Dude, I can't even begin the ways to tell you all my problems. You know?
Yeah, dude, I was just looking at a bunch of John Buscema and Sal Buscema and some other stuff.
Yeah. Were you getting inspired?
Yeah, but then I talked to you, and
I uninspired you?
you're the most demotivating person I know.
You're kidding me. No, that can't be true.
Yeah,
There's got to be somebody else in your life that motivates you less than I
no.
do. There's got to be at least somebody. I'm calling your mother.
Go for it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go see my mom this weekend. And oh, guess what? I know this is like right on the top of your list of things that you want to know about,
Mm-hmm.
but the new Game of Thrones um, Mega Construct sets came out. You can find them at Target, and they're actually pretty cool. They have a one with her and the what's her name and the dragon. It's a really big piece. It's pretty awesome. And then they have like individual eggs. And Mike bought all three of the dragon eggs. And guess what? You're gonna hate to hear this, but there's no slime.
It's really disappointing, man.
I know.
Ah,
I was really
I really wanted the slime. I mean, just watching you
finger the slime.
finger a big ball of slime and like dig stuff out. It's it's magical.
Yeah.
It
All right, I drew his head way too big for this body,
oh no.
so
Well,
I will.
just select it and free transform it.
Yeah, yeah, I will. I will.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Just that's why I like the pencil in Photoshop.
Well,
Like stuff like this where it's like all on the page, pencils too. Like I don't do that a whole lot anymore.
yeah, yeah.
But I'm doing this with a few right now because I want to prove I can do it. It's like, no, I can. I just choose not to.
Yep. I'm gonna give this bunny rabbit like a chance to actually survive. I'm gonna actually give him a sword.
Oh yes, wood.
This made. Oh, wait a minute. No, in the image, um, the maiden has a spear, so I'll give
Oh,
her a spear.
give her a spear so she can stick it in.
Why do you have to make everything so nasty?
I'm a bad person, Andrew. You know this.
Yes,
People want to act shocked. It's like you knew I was poisoned when you picked me up.
you know that's not true. You haven't always been like this, have you?
Yeah,
I just never noticed, or paid attention, or cared. Pick one.
yeah, exactly. Always been like that. No, Mr. Scorpion, you'll sting me.
Not from a movie.
Oh my god.
It actually is.
It's used in I think a couple of movies.
I think it was Natural Born Killers, the one I can think of. All right. All right, so I'm liking this layout, but I got to fix the head. I drew his head way too big for his body. When in actuality, his head compared a, a jaguar compared to a rabbit, his head probably would be this big, but his body is way too small for his head, so I'll have to redo it. But
Mm, mm. They make these things called erasers where you can.
Yeah, but right now I'm happy with the layout. I'm gonna make, but I'm gonna actually I'm gonna take this part of the image and shrink it down a little bit and make his body a little bit bigger. It'd be much more intimidating, but yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm liking it. I like it like that. Doo-doo.
Oh, it's big and intimidating.
All right. Kodiak says, hey, you trusty. And he says, I'm hoping to be able to stream with a more regularity now that the temperature in the house is down. That's why I'm trying to fix the old computer desk. Gotcha. He says, guys, I'm really sorry. I thought I would be ready for tonight, but I'm a slacker. No
Oh
problem,
no!
man.
Not forgiven, Kodiak.
Oh, I forgive you.
This is a zero tolerance state.
What?
I'm just being a douche.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make the rabbit a little bit smaller,
Oh
make his
yeah.
head just a little bit. I think I like the placement. I mean, it works. I'm gonna make the rabbit a little bit smaller, the head a little bit smaller to the body.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm liking it. I
Yeah.
like it like that. All right, guys, what do you all think? You think it could be cool? It says Andrew doesn't read his. Go ahead, say it. Say it. Chat. Well, I did. I did. And why are you saying I don't? I do. I read everything. Don't you all know? Oh, so I got more comics to share with you guys.
Uh-oh.
You guys want to see what I got? Hold on a second. Let me just save this video real quick. This is going to be part 1 of 2 because I'll probably get more time to spend on it later.
Uh-oh.
Man, I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. But I went to work Thursday only having slept for an hour and a half and 4 hours the night before that. So yesterday when I came home, my day was shot. And I only slept about 6 hours to recoup last night. I'm kind of discombobulated.
Kodiak says, I'm sad now. I need a safe place. Well, you know the stream's always a safe place for you, Kodiak. We love the Kodiak over here. All right. So that's good. All right. Now I went by the store, I bought 40 comics, and then I went by and bought 60 more. So I think what we'll do is we'll do the first 40. Well, you know, I'm going to put them in the store tomorrow, which means I probably need to, you know, do them all in a video, but I don't want to spend the whole entire show looking at comics, unless that's what everybody wants. Nobody wants that. All right, hold on a second, guys. Give me just a second.
I don't know. Depends on what the comics are. I mean,
well, that's true.
If it's a bunch of real good stuff, yeah, it's fine. It's cool. If it's like a bunch of new modern Marvel or something,
No. You know, I've been staying away from that stuff.
It's garbage. It's hot cabbage.
Yeah. All right. Let me spotlight me real quick, and I'll show you all what I got. All right. This is the stack from yesterday. Ugh. We start off with Harrow County number 16. I absolutely freaking love this book. This is one that I picked up. I found several issues somewhere, and Tyler Crook does the art. It's like a watercolor painted thing, but the story is actually really good, and it's very much a scary horror type book, and the art just fits it so well. I'm looking forward to getting like one of those hardback collected editions with a whole bunch of like an ultimate edition. But for right now, whenever I see an issue, I always pick it up just to read it. I've never read. I think like the first issue I picked up was like issue number 7, but I loved it from that point on. So if I get the earlier issues, that'd be great. But we got a Mark Texiera Wolverine issue with a Joe Quesada cover. This one, it's not the greatest Texiera, but it's not one I've had before, so I'm pretty sure Ahmed will like it. This one?
Yeah.
It's. I think this is a. Yeah,
House of M. I wasn't reading Wolverine.
yeah. Javier Solteras did the breakdowns, and then Texiera did the finish. So it's not all straight text. So it'd be so much better if it was.
And it's way after the good Wolverine text Wolverine.
Oh yeah. We got an issue of X-Men from Inferno, 243. This is a great issue. Look at that, fantastic.
Oh, dude, yeah, I loved it. Yeah,
pretty.
Silvestri, dude. Ooh.
Yep. This is when X-Men comics were fantastic. Every issue was fantastic.
Even like the crappy issues were pretty good.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, Fall of the Mutants, Mutant Massacre, Fall of the Mutants, Inferno, those three events, one right after another, just was the highlight to me of the X-Men. Now, I wasn't there for the Dark Phoenix saga. That was before me. But Mutant Massacre, Fall of the Mutants, and Inferno, I was there for all of that and loved all of it. So, all right, we've got Outcast number 2. I'm not sure if this series, I mean, it's still going. And I mean, it had a TV series, but I know nobody talks about it.
Yeah, and I've never watched it or read that comic.
Yeah, I've actually read the first trade. It wasn't bad. It was good. And I remember watching the first episode and thinking they literally took the comic and made it into a TV show. I mean, it was perfect, but I never watched anything other than the first episode, so I'm really far behind. But, early issues, sometimes there were some. Uncanny X-Men, number 246.
Yeah.
A fantastic issue. This is also another Mark Silvestri one.
Yep, he was the regular guy.
Yep, he was great. Got a Warlord issue. This is number 78.
Oh, you said it right.
Oh, I did. I didn't even think about it either. I just read, This is another Wolverine, 161. This one, I don't think I've had this one, so it might be one that Ahmed or somebody else wants to pick up. The cover is by J.H. What's his name? J.H. Williams III.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. We got an early Captain America. This is 298. You got a whole bunch of Nazi references on the front of it, so it's bad, of course.
Nazis.
I just love all these older issues. These are all fantastic. Let's see. We got Amazing Spider-Man number 540. This is Straczynski writing with Ron Garney art, and this is not necessarily the best Ron Garney, but I have some people that come looking specifically for Amazing Spider-Man.
I don't know. Even bad Ron Garney's pretty good.
Well, yeah. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 359. It's got a Bagley cover, but the interior was done by Chris Mariani. I've never heard of the guy, so this is one of those ones where he had a fill-in artist. So, but then again, like I said, I got people that look for Amazing Spider-Man. Now this one here, Solomon Kane number 4, Mike Mignola. I think you already have this one. Am I right? Look at the cover.
Yeah, I may even have 2 of them. I'm not sure. Okay. I know one of them is. I know the first copy I got some problems.
Yeah. Well, this is one of those ones. Wherever I see them, I'll pick them up because I know.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
We got Mighty Thor Annual number 13, double-sized issue. It has a fantastic-looking Walter Simonson cover, but Walter Simonson did not do the interior. Oh, it was John Buscema. I guess that's not too bad, right?
Yeah, still good. You're still good. You're still golden, Pony Boy.
Look at that splash page. Is that not fantastic?
It's just a silhouette, too. That's
awesome.
I
know. Oh. Look at these Mephisto pages, man. Oh, crap. Look at that. Wow. That's gorgeous.
Yep,
yeah.
It is.
It's good stuff, man. Good stuff. We got an issue of Avengers 275. The Absorbing Man has gone toe-to-toe with Thor. Titania has held her own against the She-Hulk. Now the Ant-Man and the Wasp are going to stop them? Question mark. Yeah, well, you see, who did the art? John Buscema breakdowns. Why does it always happen like that? Pull up, and these are randomly picked up.
John was so prolific. He was a workhorse.
All right, and then we have Fantastic Four number 348. This is one of the 3 issues that Art Adams did the art, and then introduced the new Fantastic Four with
Oh,
Ghost
I
Rider,
love.
Hulk.
Yeah, I bought those.
Yep.
I didn't buy Fantastic Four regularly at the time,
Yeah,
but
me neither.
I bought those. When
I
I
bought
saw
these.
that, I was like,
Absolutely.
yoink.
But I think I sold the copies I already had in the store. So got another early Fantastic Four 268. This is another John Byrne one. I love these old comics, these old John Byrne Fantastic Fours.
Oh, they're pretty good.
Oh, this one. Do you have this one? It's the Phantom Stranger number 3. This
I
is
don't
also
know.
Mignola. Dude,
I
this is
don't
the
know.
Mignola I liked. This is the Mignola I really, really liked. I mean, granted, I mean Hellboy's awesome, but if he was still doing Hellboy in this particular style, that's a whole different world. But then again, you know. All right, then we have another X-Men issue. This is 227. This is part of the Fall of the Mutants, which, of course, Silvestri did. Very nice, very pretty. This is just another older issue, 192. I think I have a better copy of this in the store already, but you got John Romita Jr. and Dan Green on art,
Yeah.
so always good, always good. East of West number 8. I don't know. I think I left this one in the bag because it had a nice bag and board. Oh, here, I got to show you this. Hold on a second. You may remember. Actually, I'll show you these later. It's comics. I'll show them to you later. We got another Amazing Spider-Man from the Garney era, 543. We have Warlord number 3. This is from a 6-issue limited series with Mike Grell. I don't think Mike Grell did the art. No, it's definitely not him on art, but I think he wrote the story. Well, it's okay. Check this out. This is Batman number 412, introducing the Mime. This has a fantastic cover by Kevin Nolan. But guess who did the inside? Dave Cochran. I don't remember him. Honestly, I don't remember him. I don't know if he was like a regular on Batman or what.
He
But
did some more issues because I came across like some of those people I told you on that sell comics on Instagram
yeah.
posted some Dave Cochran Batmans recently.
Really? I definitely got to search these out because these are fantastic.
Yeah, they look great.
I mean, I've always associated him with his own work, and of course X-Men.
Yeah.
I didn't know he did Batman. That's fantastic. Awesome, awesome. Another Ron Garney Spider-Man. This is a really beat up copy, but I really like it, even though it's beat up. This is Marvel's 2-in-1, The Thing and Stingray, number 64. This is from 1980. The reason why I like this one is it's the first appearance of Anaconda and Black Mamba from the Serpent Society. And
Black
believe it or not, they're only seen at the very, very last page in the splash page.
Black Mamba.
Black Mamba, yep.
Black
But you can
Mamba
see
or Black
this
Mama?
Black Mamba.
Oh.
She's part of the Serpent Society. But
Black Mamba.
the corner of this
Black
issue
Mama.
got all busted up, so yeah. This is Punisher number 17 from the second volume of Punisher. This was Will Sportacio. Yep. On cover and interiors. Yeah. So very nice. Battle of the Plants number 8. I got a regular who is looking for some of these, so you know it's always good to whenever I see him, I grab them for him. Hey, Ahmed's here. He says, "Where's my Wolverine undies?" I said, "Where is it?" I'm sure I'll have them in the store for you. Don't worry.
Wait, Wolverine undies?
Yeah, it's a joke between Ahmed and I. This is the Shadow Strikes. I found one other issue of this, and like I said, if I found more, I'm going to buy them. This has what's his name on art? Jordy. Oh, name. I know the name. Eduardo Barreto on art. Why was I saying Jordy? I was thinking of somebody else, but this is some really great story pages, you know. Oh wow, look at this. This one has an advertisement for Gotham by Gaslight. That pinup, that whole image right there is like so different than what the final book was. You know? I mean,
a little bit.
just weird. You know? Okay, well, cool. X-Men 285. This is another Will Portacio one. Spawn number 26. This is a Capullo era Spawn. You know, every now and then people come looking for Spawn, so it's always nice to pick them up. Whole bunch of New Mutants. Hold on a second. I'll show you which ones I got in here. Not a whole bunch, but I mean, 3 issues. Issues 21, which is a Crazy Uncle Bill issue.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very
I
nice.
think I have that issue.
29 and 30, which are also Crazy Uncle Bill issues.
I think I have those. I mean, I probably do.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Got 2 early Doctor Stranges, 146 and 51. One of these has a backup story. This one right here with Michael Golden art. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know it's only a couple pages, but
still, that's pretty cool.
That guy's awesome. He has only 5 pages, but gorgeous. And then this is issue number 51. It's a really cool cover. Another Amazing Spider-Man. This is number 542. Got a Wolverine, number 152. This is from the Steve Skaros days of Wolverine, which were actually pretty fantastic. I don't know if you're a big fan of him or not, but we got Micronauts, The New Voyages, number 6. Another fantastic Kelly Jones issue.
Yeah, those are good. I like those.
Those are good. Those are good. Oh, I found another issue of Black Road. I found one issue of this earlier, and I really, really enjoyed the art. It was fantastic, so I'm kind of looking for more. We'll have to see how it goes, but I like that first issue. I don't know about this one, but still, it's cool. And then another Uncanny X-Men. This is Uncanny X-Men 361. This is also another Steve Skaros issue. This is the return of Gambit to the team, which he went on to, Steve went on to be the penciler for the Gambit series, which was actually pretty good. These colors are not that great, but the art's fantastic. All right, so I'm sure you remember seeing this issue. This is Uncanny X-Men 342. This was during the Joe Mad days.
No, Joe Mad's why I stopped buying Uncanny X-Men.
Really? Okay. Well, what's so funny is I found this, I flipped through it, and I said, okay, I'm going to pick it up just because, Joe Mad. It's not too bad. But then I found another issue right behind it, and I'm like, wait a minute. I looked at the numbers. They're the same exact numbers. It was an alternate cover. I don't remember them doing alternate covers back then, do you? But there is. And what's so funny is I went to my price guide thing to see what these issues valued at. They had this one, 9.4 is a $10 issue. This one's a $25 issue. I'm like, that's crazy. I mean, there's nothing special going on. It's just an alternate cover. This is probably during a time when doing an alternate cover was not every single issue,
Yes, it wasn't.
So it was, that's what made it good. So,
and it was a lower print run.
Yep. Most likely this will be like a $5 comic or whatever, but I actually like it. I like it a lot. Rogue being one of my all-time favorite X-Men characters. So
yeah, I like Joe Madure's art. I just don't like him on Uncanny X-Men.
Oh yeah, his battle chases was fantastic.
Yeah,
that's what he was doing his own thing, and
like I prefer the X-Men to look a little more realistic the way they used to.
Yeah,
Even Jim Lee is more realistic than Joe Madura.
Yeah.
It's like I like it dynamic, but I don't want it to look like Ninja Scroll. Which I like Ninja Scroll, and that should look like Ninja Scroll, but I want my Uncanny X-Men to look a certain way.
So Ahmed says, "Where's my Wolverine undies?" And then he says, "I said, where is it?" And Kodiak says, "Yeah, I'll take some Spider-Roos." And then Kodiak says, "My Anaconda don't want none." And then Ahmed said, "Then where's my Punisher undies?" Ahmed, we got a problem, man. I'm just kidding. No, just you. Ahmed's a trip. He's a regular to the store. I love it when he comes in because we just stand around talking about movies and crap. So that's always fun. I said movies, not boobies.
Oh, I thought you said. I don't know. I'm hearing things, man. I'm hearing boobies and
All right. Well, just because we're going to do another stack of comics and make another video.
Oh.
All right. So here's a couple more that I
Any
picked
boobies?
up. Boobies? I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know. You did pretty good giving me these Savage Sword Dakotans. They got boobs.
Oh well. Let's see. All right. So we start off. We got an issue of Grant Morrison and J.G. Jones on Final Crisis. This is issue number 3. Uh, okay, Supergirl cover, but I don't. Did you ever read Final Crisis, by the way?
Nope.
No. Well, I know I started it at least a couple of times. I don't think I ever finished it. So, oh well. Our Kodiak says, I agree with Avery on Joe Mad. Love him didn't for him on X-Men. Then Ahmed
Yeah.
says, I wish I will be talking about boobies and booty. Okay, well, that's always good to know.
Bobs.
Bobs, that's right. All right, so we got that. Giant size rune number 1. First look, Rune and the Silver Surfer number 1. This is something I picked up for most likely for Todd eventually, since he's into these things right now.
Yeah.
Check out this. This is a Detective Comics $5.95. I don't think I ever remember seeing this one before, but this is during the time. This was during the time of Invasion, but I
Is it
don't
Walter
remember.
Simonson cover?
No, that's a
Oh,
Paris Cullen's cover,
that's cool.
but it says Wagner, Grant, Novick, and Mitchell on the credits. So bonus pinup. This is really cool.
Yeah, that's
I
great.
can't tell you how much I like these old comics. Some of these old comics are just
Yeah.
fantastic. Got an issue of Deadly Hands of Kung Fu.
You need to find some of the Detective Comics, Batman comics from the 70s.
Oh yeah, well,
The
any
late
of those
the
pop
late
up,
70s. Ooh. That one issue that, again, that Ethan Van Sciver interview with Kelly Jones. Kelly Jones holds up this issue of Detective Comics. I can't remember which one. He talks about how it influenced him. It's like, I have that same issue. It's a
Oh
beat
yeah.
up copy out of a quarter bin from back in the day, and I don't have it with me. It's still in Georgia,
Mm.
but I want a new copy of that, like a
All right.
good
Well, I'll keep
quality.
my eye out. This is
I
a
wish I wish I could remember the artist.
This is a Spectacular Spider-Man 160 from the Acts of Vengeance crossover
The
with
Sal
the
Buscema?
cosmic. Yes, all Sal Buscema.
Cool.
Very nice. Now look at this. I don't ever remember seeing this one. I saw this and said, "Oh, I gotta buy this. I gotta check this out." This is Amazing High Adventures number 3. This is from Marvel. Let's see, 86 is the date, but it says stories in this issue by Inglehart and Mignola, Baron and Severick, Baron and Mayorick, and forget, I'm not saying any more names. I'm screwing them up so bad. But let's see, John Severin on art. Very cool. Oh, here's the Mignola.
Mignola.
Yeah. Oh, it was very short.
Mm-hmm.
But this is something I don't think I've ever seen this before.
I've never
Amazing
seen
High Adventure. Yeah, I know.
I'm not familiar with it at all.
It's like a double-sized book too. I mean,
Cool.
back in '86, $2. That was a.
That was a lot, dude.
Yeah. Let's see. We have Green Lantern number 192, a Sapphire story. Fantastic. Got a Power Pack issue number 15 with Beta Ray Bill. This was a more current issue. This is Protector of the Spider-Verse, Web Warriors number 10. I picked this up mainly because every now and then I get people that like Spider-Man. They come looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a Deadpool issue. People ask for Deadpool all the time, but it's not something I carry a lot of because there's so much of it out there. Who cares? But all right, well, I got a Punisher issue. This is Mitch Gerard on art. I saw a couple issues that had what's her name? The one girl that did the writing and it was really bad where you went through an entire issue and he never even touched a gun.
Oh, the ironic Satanist girl.
Yes. Well, I skipped those. I left them in the bin.
Yeah.
Here's an issue of Wolverine. This is number 147. Well, it's just not one I had. So, oh, this is kind of cool. Um, I'm always looking for Shade the Changing Man, but I want earlier issues. Like I have issue number 1 at the store, and I read it. I'd never read it before. That was a really weird story, but this is issue number 5.
Oh yeah.
This is very early Chris Bacalo.
Yeah, I love those, man. I don't know if I have them all, but I liked that series back then. It was good.
Yeah, this is really weird. This doesn't look anything like Chris Bacalo. So
No, it's way better than I think it's way. I think it's better than. I think that and Generation X is better than the stuff he does now.
all right. I got an issue of Headlopper. I like this book, but it's one of those ones I'd rather buy in like a collected edition. I have an actual original piece of art from him that I'll have to show you guys someday. It's really fantastic, especially the story of how I got it and so forth. But one of these days, I got a random issue of Rumble. This is issue number 11 with James Herron on art, who is, by the way, fantastic. I got an issue of The New Titans. This is A Lonely Place for Dying, part 2 of 5. This is back in the George Perez days.
Mm-hmm.
These covers are just fantastic. I mean, just great. This is just a random Batman issue, number 681. Tony Daniel on art, but this is part of the RIP storyline. Here's another issue of The New Titans from The Lonely Place of Dying. This is part 4 of 5.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is the story. I think this, no, maybe it wasn't. All right, I was thinking of something else.
I didn't buy it, but I remember seeing that on the shelf because that cover is pretty awesome.
Yep, I got some G.I. Joe special missions in here. Let's see. I got some more in here. I got issues 13, 15, and 17. I got one that's looks like it's a Snake Eyes specific issue, which is cool. It's always good to have. Oh, check this out. This is Superman Annual number 1 from 1987. I know you've seen this cover before. To Tame a Titan. This is John Byrne and Ron Friends with the Titano, the monkey that gets supersized. This is, I mean, I've seen this cover. I know of the story, but I've never read it. So this is fantastic to be able to get to check it out. Spider-Man number 15. This is the Eric Larson issue. Whenever I put these up in the store, they all sell. So.
Sure.
Oh, and here's another great one. This is Action Comics number 643, when Superman returned to Action Comics. There was a time when Action Comics was a weekly series, and it was, it was like an anthology type thing where there'd be different stories throughout it. And at some point, which is this point, 89, it became a Superman centric, and Action Comics became just Superman. It was another Superman comic, but very cool. I love this cover. Very classic. George Perez, homage to Joe Shuster. Very cool. Tales of the Green Lantern Corps number 2. This is. I did it. I screwed it up. Ah. Hey, Evan, how's it going? Evan's back. Yeah, I did. This is from Core.
Tales of the Green Lantern dead body. Might as well. What they're
well, look on the cover. They're all dead. They're all lying around.
Tales of the Green Lantern dead bodies.
There you go. All right, and I got a bunch of Joe Mad issues of Uncanny X-Men. This is issue. I really hated it when they put the issue number down here. This is 329. 330.
I did buy that issue for some reason. I don't know why, but I did.
328, and this one's not a Joe Mad one. This is 333. Hold on a second. Yeah. I like the cover, but I don't remember. I don't think I ever had this one. But I like the cover, so let's pop it open and see who did the inside. Oh, man, the whole spine's all crumbled. If it's not somebody good, I'm chucking it. Let's see. Oh, Pascal Ferry. Oh, I like Pascal Ferry. Actually, I have some original art by him. I'll have to share that with you guys sometime. But, yeah, no, it's not worth keeping. The spine's all mucked up. Really bad. Oh well, that happens sometimes. When when you're dumpster diving, looking for stuff,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you have to take what you get. But
You can't always get what you want.
can't always get what you want. And here's a New Mutants issue number 58. This is from the time of Brett Blevins, and the coloring in this book was not good, but the art was fantastic. Man, that guy knew how to draw.
He does know how to draw, dude.
He
Oh,
still knows how to draw.
yeah, he does. That
Oh,
dude's
wait a
awesome.
minute. Oh, I was going to say, I thought it looked like the page was ripped, but all right, that's another stack. Another stack of comics
Oh,
going to the comic book store.
stack of comics. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, I like the Joe Mad ones. Those are actually kind of cool. But yeah, more comics to go to the comic book store. So if anybody is interested, come check out Misfit Corner Comics, the Beach Boulevard Flea Market. They'll have these available. If anybody's interested, I'll sell them to you at a real cheap price because I bought them pretty cheap. So, all right. Whew. All right, let me just catch up on the chat real quick. Ahmed says, leave the Deadpool comic for me and give me my Deadpool undies. Okay. He's got a thing about his underwear, man. I don't know. It's a weird thing.
Yeah, you're
Actually,
one to judge people on what's weird.
hey, I'm not weird. I'm gonna unbag and board these because one of the things I do when I buy comics, whether it's from a collection or from a 50-cent bin or from a dollar bin or from New York or whatever, is I bring them home and I put them in brand new bags and boards. Even if the bags and boards kind of look kind of new, like look at this one. This bag and board just nasty. So we're gonna
Oh,
replace it.
nasty. Nasty boy. Oh my god, it's filthy.
Nasty. Well, sometimes I see a comic, and even if I already have it, if it's a good comic and it's in a nasty old bag and board, I'm like, I need to rescue this book. I need to get this book out and save it. I need to save the life of this comic. Well, it's just how it goes. Man, back in the day, this issue right here was from. Let's see, what's the year of this one? I have to double check. But they were using these the real slick paper. This stuff ages very well.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't yellow. It doesn't do any of that stuff. So I mean, maybe that's a good thing. I never liked the slick paper, but to be honest with you, it makes the comic last longer. You know?
And digital colors look better on it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like digital colors don't look that great on like a duller finish paper.
Yeah. Let's see. What's the year of this? 96. Yeah, 96. They were making some good comics.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Even if you didn't like the Joe Mad art.
Yeah, I think Joe Mad's good. That's just not what I wanted from X-Men.
Yeah.
They had been going in a direction away from what I liked for a while.
Yeah.
Joe
Yeah.
Mad on it, making it look like manga, was just the straw that broke the camel's back.
Well, that was the thing that made it popular.
Sure. And
That,
Jim Lee's stuff had a little bit of that influence in it, but it wasn't all
okay,
the way.
Evans asking says, "How's the sketch going?" Is he talking about the one I started? Here, let me show you. I actually finished it. This is the. Oh no, he's talking about his sketch. Oh damn.
Yes.
Yeah, crap. Okay, never mind that one. Evan, it's coming. I did a version of it, and I think I told you this last time. I did a version of it, and I didn't like how it came out, so I'm going to redo it. I just haven't had the mindset to sit down and do it, but it will happen. It will happen this weekend, and most likely both sketches will be on their way to you Monday morning. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's in the back of my head. I keep thinking about it. I just haven't done it. Us artists, we're so flaky, man. We're the biggest flakes. You know. That's
I still got to ship something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I kind of want to wait and get this done and be like, hey, and give that guy first dibs.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But
He might like that.
I don't want to make him wait too long.
Yeah. Well, Evan, I'm going to send you the first one I did, the one that I didn't really like. I'm going to send it because I've already packed it with the other sketch you bought, but I want to do another one. So you're going to get 2 sketches, 2 extra. You're going to get an additional extra sketch just because. Yeah. Well, it's one of those things where if I didn't like the way it came out, you know, no, I hate the idea of giving somebody something that I don't like, even if they look at it and go, "Oh, that's fantastic." It's like, nope, 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 nope. We can do better. We can do better.
Be butter.
But it ends up meaning it takes a little bit while longer. And that's just the way it goes. So if you want, what's that old expression? You can have it good, you can have it fast, or you can have it or cheap. You can only have 2 of them. You can't have all 3, but you pick which 2 you want. So, but then again, I'm just an idiot. So that's all right.
No, that's the way it works. You can only have 2 of those things. You can't do all 3.
Yep. Yep. Oh, so you working tomorrow?
Yep.
Bright and early?
Pretty early.
You know, that's one of the things I like about working at the store on the weekends is technically I make my own hours.
Yeah.
You know, my goal is always to have the store open by 10, but you know, if I'm running late, I'm running late, you know?
Yeah, 10's fine.
And nobody's going to get mad at me.
I'm done by 10 o'clock on Saturday.
Oh, I know.
But it's not that long. It's,
Well, my issue that I keep having lately is no matter what time I set my alarm for, my dog always wakes me up before my alarm clock. You know, every single day. My alarm has not gone off all week because my dog wakes me up before it. And he's really good about doing it. Like this morning, my alarm was set for 7:30, which granted is sleeping in on a Friday for me. He woke me up at 7:18. Damn, you little pain in the ass, but you know, whatever.
I like this Sal Buscema Spider-Man cover.
It is pretty awesome too. I don't know if you saw the pages as I was flipping through, but there were some splash pages in here that were just great.
Yeah, I remember some people at the time not liking him on it, but looking back in hindsight, it's like, no, that's really good.
There's a lot of like square jaws and so forth,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't mind. Like, look at that.
Oh, that's Cosmic Spider-Man.
Yes, it is. It is fantastic. That was back during the Acts of Vengeance. That's the same time that was the Todd McFarlane of him punching the Hulk.
Yeah.
That was the same time frame, but that was over on Amazing Spider-Man, of course, which our good buddy Todd has the proof for the cover. He owns that, which is the stat for the cover. Yes, which is actually very cool. But hey, it's also signed by McFarlane, so I mean
that's the super cool part.
I think
by McFarlane.
Yep, I think that made it very cool. You know, it wasn't just the stat; it was signed by McFarlane. So. All right, well, guys, I appreciate you all coming out and hanging out. And Evan says dogs are evil. My dog is fantastic, but yes, he is evil. But I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us. Did we go for an hour? Yeah, almost. We ran late today, but I don't think anybody noticed. So, but
4:30.
yeah, I understand. But thank you guys for joining us. We're gonna do the auction Sunday night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to see if I can have this done, but I don't know.
Well, it looks like you're maybe a third of the way done on it.
Yeah, but it's a lot of detail in the salamander.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless you want to start, going very quick or.
Like if I put on if I work hard on it tomorrow, I can't because I barely touched it yesterday and today. I barely touched it. So if I put in a hard day tomorrow, well, at least 6 hours tomorrow.
I almost guarantee you that if it's not finished and you make it available and let whoever buys it know I'll finish it this week, they'll probably be very cool with that.
Yeah.
So, but it's coming along great. Look nice.
Thanks.
The detail in his face, just freaking awesome. All right, everybody. Appreciate you coming by again, and we'll check you all out. Blah, 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 blah. We'll join Rick on his stream Sunday night, 7 o'clock, and we will be back here on Monday. And whenever Avery live streams again, you gonna live stream this weekend at all?
Oh crap! I can't put a lot of time into this. I got other stuff I have to do.
Oh,
So
okay.
this won't be ready. I need to go ahead and ship that Cyberfrog. So I'm not gonna be able to get this done. This won't be done till next weekend.
Well, show it off Sunday if somebody's willing to buy it, especially somebody who, you know,
Yeah.
willing to be patient, you know.
Yeah, I got my mom's coming into town Wednesday. So
Oh, okay, cool. All right, well, everybody, thank you guys so much for coming by and checking us out, and we appreciate it. And we'll talk to you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Yes.